Today I'm going to be going over Monday, November 23rd flex. This is an all review flex. There is nothing new on here. It is all review. I'm going to start by making my screen 200. And the reason I'm going to do 200, I'm going to not do, 100. The reason I'm not going to do 200 is because you won't be able to see the whole question there. So this one is graphic features, and if you do not remember what graphic features are, it's linked. They're also called text features as well. We've been using those as synonyms. Here's what they are, and here's what they do. So let's see the question. If an author wants to show you the body parts of a condor, what graphic feature should the author use? Now, you should remember condors from our story, Life in the Wild, or releasing the animals back to the wild. Condor is an animal, and you want to see the body parts of it. You would use a diagram. A diagram will tell exactly what the body parts are, and it will label them. I'm going to pause for a second and see if I can actually find a diagram. Okay, I wasn't able to find a diagram of a condor, but here is a turkey vulture, and as you can see, it has the body parts labeled. Here's another one. Good examples. Here's another one. Very simple. Okay, so I would use that. You only mark one answer on that. Syllables, if you forgot about your open and closed syllables, you can check that out right here. So what you're going to want to do is highlight the open syllables and underline the closed. The first word is spy. The vowel is the Y, making the long I sound. So long vowels at the end of the syllable are going to be open. Open. Okay. Click. That is not a long vowel sound here, so I'm just going to move on first. E is saying its name, and it comes at the end of the syllable, so he will be highlighted. Hen, I already know just by looking that cannot be, so I'm going to not do that one. Soap, it does make an O sound, but I see here it's not at the end of the syllable, and it's actually paired with another vowel, so that won't work. So, the O makes its name. Yes, that's good. And it comes at the end. So this is a open syllable. Fun, can't do that one. And then R. Now there is an E at the end of the syllable, but it doesn't say E. This sound is R. It's actually an R-controlled vowel, or actually I would consider it to be a sight word, so we're not going to use that one. So now let's go on and find our closed syllables. Remember, these are going to make the short sounds. A, I, A. Those are the short sounds. Okay. Click. I. I is a short sound. Yes. Hen. Is a short sound. Underline. Soap. O, not short. Fun. Yes, is a short sound. And I think I already told you this would be considered a sight word or possibly an R-controlled syllable. Moving on. There we go, R-controlled. You might remember Supergirl and her Superbird are right there. So let's go. It says, underline the R-controlled vowel, then type a word that has the same sound as that syllable. Okay, so it doesn't have to be spelled the same, but it could be as long as it makes the same sound. Okay, R. You always find the vowel and then the R right behind it. That's how you know. So I could do a whole bunch of R words like art, cart, those type, barf, that's always a fun one. But there's one word that I want to make sure that you can see. It might be on a test sometime. This word is borrow. Even though it says OR, borrow. That would also count as an R-controlled verb, or syllable. Anywho, moving on. We have verb tenses next. We have the rules helper right here. Highlight the verbs that demonstrate they just add ed. Okay, I can definitely say it is not this one. No way. I'm going to strike that out because I wouldn't have an EED. So I'm going to strike this one out too. So those are definitely not. Now I'm going to look. Skipped. That could work. I know I need to have I hear the d sound at it. Walked. Okay. Run. I don't say run, so I'm taking that one out. Follow, followed. And this is lead, leaded. No, not that one. We wouldn't say leaded. Okay, so now I'm down to these three. I got to think of my spelling rules. If it's a short vowel, there's a good chance I'm going to have to double the consonant at the end and add ed. And this is one of those. Skip, makes it short sound. I would actually spell this S-K-I-P-P-E-D. This one will not work. Walk, you just add the ed. And the same with follow. All right, let's look at this one. Again, you have a helper page here if you are confused and need to go back. It says which words are correctly divided into syllables. I will tell you, it is the top one. It is the top one. The consonant L-E, the C means consonant L-E. The L-E has to be with one letter, like that, T-L-E. This, it would have to be P-L-E. And the two G's, one will be on one side and one will be on the other. You split it between the double letters. Okay, here we're going to do the, oops, I just now realized that there's a problem here. I was supposed to take those letters off before I sent it out. All right, the word is compute. Compute is a verb. This is what I was trying to get at. Computer. Computer is a noun. You can touch it, it's a thing. Compute is an action. Drive. Driving down the road. It's a verb. If I put the ER on it, I do not do it like that. If it already has the E, I just add the R. A driver, like me, I'm a driver of my cool car, my minivan. Noun. Hunt. There's a lot of people out there hunting right now. I actually know one. It's a verb. They're out there in the woods looking for deer and turkeys and such. Hunt, put an ER on it, it becomes hunter. My friend out there, I would say he is definitely a hunter. He's a person. And that's a noun. Last one. We are going to highlight the word that has the VCE. Okay, that's the long vowel sound with the silent E. And as you can tell, these all end in an E. So I have to go back and look at the vowel sound. I need one letter, one vowel, that says its own name. So, leg, the A says its name. A, this is definitely one. I don't say lackey. This word, love, the O says It does not say its name. It will not be love. Now, lease. Okay, I hear the long E sound, but the E, it says it has to be one vowel to make it. It says V stands for vowel, one vowel. So this does not work. It has to be, this would not be a sneaky E pattern. So we're going to cross that one out too, and we are done. If you have any more questions, just give me or your teacher a message.